Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for November 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I am going to be using some Radley Valentine decks. I will use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I'll pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I will then finish up with my Emily Anderson crystal deck, see what kind of energy would be or crystal would be helpful for the week. Now, we're going to do an overview with my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Please remember this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job just deliver the message. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications because you help keep my channel moving and growing, and you keep me on air. So thank you for that. Now, interesting stuff. Yes, the full moon, the full moon, which will be in Taurus, will be the early morning of the 19th, okay? But, so it's, and that's Eastern Standard Time. Just letting you know. I'll give you the time in just a moment. But it is in, but Uranus is in Taurus. Taurus is in Uranus. There's a lot of expect the unexpected energy with Uranus. Uranus is also about awakening people. Remember, we have awakening energies, let's put it that way, because it's also has a lot to do with possible earthquakes, shakings, and even though Uranus is a very slow-moving planet, the results, the impact can be very quickly, it can be very, very quick. Okay, so the reason I'm bringing that up, I'm going to go to my notes that I told you when I do my, my overview for Scorpio. So on the 17th, we have Mars in Scorpio, Mars, so that is Aries, the planet, that is if we're going with Greek mythology, that would be Aries. Mars is the planet of war. It's also the planet, they're very assertive type of energy too, in Scorpio. And Mars loves to be in Scorpio. Scorpio, think of the scorpion, but think of the phoenix that rises. Think of the eagle that also has that higher view. Scorpio does not like secrets. We've got Saturn in Aquarius, so we know, secrets, nothing, doesn't like secrets. Well, anyway, that's opposing, meaning they're kind of like shouting at each other, Uranus, which is in Taurus. So they're not necessarily being friendly with each other. Now, the other thing then is, so that will be on the 17th of November. Both at 12 degrees. When I did my overview and I pulled a card, I pulled out the Hierophant, which to me has a lot of traditional, there's a lot of traditional values, but there's also a lot of government and religious dogma attached with that too. So, let's just, who's to say what is going to happen? Because Uranus, again, expect the unexpected. Uranus is one of the co-rulers with over Aquarius. So Aquarius, we have a lot of, if you've been following, you know where I'm going. That there's a lot of change type of energy. And I do think that, Uranus has something to do with Capricorn. And again, more stuff would change. So then we come to November 19th. The full moon will be in Taurus, and that will be at 3:56 a.m. And again, the full moon is conjunct with Uranus, which is retrograde in Taurus right now, and it's been doing that. And there's, expect the unexpected stuff. The interesting thing about this this full moon is there will be an eclipse. It's a partial eclipse, but it will be one of the longest partial eclipses. The last one we had, and I don't know what the moon was in at the time. I'm trying to find that out, but it was 580 years ago, so 1441, give or take. And what happened is I think it lasts like about 4 hours. Okay. The interesting thing too is that this eclipse will be about 90%. Okay, so it will be one that's very interesting to watch. Eclipses magnify the energy, And even though, so we have that little tussle that's a couple of days before with Mars and Scorpio and Uranus, and then Taurus, the Taurus full moon in Uranus, it's going to magnify a lot of things. Right after that, a couple of days after, we start Sagittarius season. So very strong stuff. But now, hey, I like it. I like what just popped out for us. Prosperity begins. It's a number one new beginnings, good roots, good foundation, good connections. Hey, we can handle that one. So we'll take that for the week. So just know that there's a lot of stuff happening in the universe, in the heavens, however you want to look at that, whoever that is to you. A lot of stuff astrologically going on. And if we wanted to even go down the Greek mythology page with this, I mean, it's very interesting with Greek mythology because Uranus is the father of Saturn, Saturn is the father of Jupiter, Jupiter is the father of Mars. Just too much to go into. So there's some family squabbles going on, possibly on the 17th, maybe starting even on the 16th. But it's going to clear a lot of energies out. It's going to make things, again, prosperity begins. Good foundation coming together. The fruits of your labor, or the fruits of the labor, things coming, things, brightening up. I can take that one. I can take that energy. Okay, let's go on. Our next card, the base chakra. So we have a 1 again. Now remember, chakras are our energy sources. Now there's energy sources all over our body, but the main chakras are 7. There's 7 main chakras that people tend to talk about. So we can go from 1, which is our base, our root, our sense of security. And then we can go up and up to, to our crown, which is the 7th, which is our connection to higher power. Okay. So, this is about, sense of security. This is a sense of, just feeling, how do we feel with our, the right, are we right with the world type of energy? This could be something to do with our home life. This could be how we grew up. The big thing about the base chakra is our sense of security, okay? Our sense of comfort, our sense of, it's, do we have food, water, do we have a roof? It's that base level that tells us, that helps to mold us, because if we're not secure, if we don't feel secure, we don't know where we're going to go from there. But this is a strong foundation that leads us to our choices, okay? And our last card here, okay. So remember, too, to look up the numbers, because numbers are very strong. Numbers speak to us. There's angel numbers. There's gematria numbers. There's other types of, messages that come from the numbers. So 1, 1. So, hey, could that be November? No, but we've already passed the 2. So we have a 2 here. 2 has some choices, crossroads. 2 has some coming together. We have some coming together with this card here, with the prosperity begins. We have our security, our sense of security. We have our intuition. Intuition, this would be your high priestess card. This would be, making sure that you have a really strong connection with your higher power, whoever that is, your ancestors, your spirit guides. So just know that this week, with Uranus doing all its stuff, just expect the unexpected. The earth, world, universe could be shaken a little bit, but the cards themselves are saying, hey, things are settling down. Hey, maybe things will be settling down. There is some, root chakra. There is some base chakras. There is some our sense of security, our sense of foundation. If we have a strong sense of foundation, it could even go with our intuition. If we have a strong sense with our intuition of our faith, our, connection with that, things look really positive with this. Also remember the numbers 1, 1, 2 can go backwards to 1, 1. Okay, so take a look at that. And why don't we just start our reading? Hello, my wonderful Tauruses. How are you? Well, this is, wow, what, I don't even know what you're going to be doing this week. I don't know. I mean, you have just so much strength. claim it, own it, be bold. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you for this week. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was looking up all Uranus, and and I was doing some more. It was like, holy manoli, this is, we don't know what's going to happen, but with you in charge of this, or with you and connected with this, it's going to be very, I shouldn't say stabilizing, because there is things with earthquakes and stuff, but I think that it's going to be something that's going to clear a lot of the dark energies. Okay, let's see what we have here now for my Tauruses. First card, perspective. Okay, so Archangel Samuel. This is a 12, so 1's new beginnings, 10's transition, 2's crossroads, choices, or coming together. Perspective is the Hanged Man, so it's kind of like, hey, don't expect what you normally expect. Okay, you're going to have to look at things a little differently. You can't just be saying, same old, thing. And you're going to have to this is kind of that thing where I kind of get the, look for the silver lining in the clouds. Look at what is the positive that's happening. Look at how is this going to benefit. Okay, don't take on the negative energies that might come this week. You keep, my Tauruses, especially you, keep putting out that positive and think, no, we're going to see how this is going to turn itself around. And I don't even know that it's going to turn itself around. I just think you need to that there's going to be these, positive stuff happening, but you might not necessarily look at it as positive, counting your blessings. But again, it's that silver lining. There's going to be a silver lining, and you need to look for this. Now remember, your moon so strong right now. We're probably even going to feel it. Normally it's like the day before, day of, and day after. Some people 3 days before, and they work with the moon for 3 days after. We could be feeling this on Monday with your moon, especially because of what's going on with Mars and Scorpio with you too. So you're gonna just really use this energy to push forward what it is you need to push forward. Okay? There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Your next card here, the 10 of Raphael. So we have a 1, 2, 1, 0. So 10's transition. Raphael is our water energy. It is our Scorpio, Pisces, and it is our Cancer. It's counting your blessings. It's happy home type of energy. And again, perspective. This could be one of those weeks that you just need to count your blessings. You need to just feel, okay, things are getting better. However it is, whatever it is that's getting better. But again, the 10 of Raphael has a lot to do with counting blessings. Okay, so love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. I like that for you. Here we go. 2 of Michael. So we have that 2 energy again. So interesting with that. Again, Michael is our air energy. It is our Aquarius. Lots and lots of Aquarius energy going on right now. It's also Gemini and Libra, which has kind of settled down a little bit. But all the Aquarius energy, thought processes, hearing news. The 2 of Michael is about making decisions. So it's kind of like, so again, counting blessings, looking at the silver lining, going back and kind of saying, which way do I go? But it's time for a decision. It's decision time. It's decision time. Energies are pushing you forward, my Tauruses, into some choices that I do feel like they're both positive choices. One is going to give you a little bit more work, and one is going to give you, a little bit more work, possibly more money. The other is going to give you a little more time with your family, probably not the money. Okay, but doesn't mean that you're going to get and maybe there will be a third one that gives you both, a little more money and a little more time with your family too. So, but it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Okay, let's see what we have one more time here. Guardian angels. So again, I do feel for you, my Tauruses, that you will have more control this week than you have felt in a long time. Again, use it, use it. Here we go. Reversed. A win-win situation. So we have a 14. We have the 1 and the 10 again. 4, stability. It also has leadership. It also has organization. You can add it together. 1 plus 4, 5. 5 has change, change, change. So this is a win-win solution. There's strength in diversity. By blending the ideas of other people with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So this is another major arcana here too. So this is, there's a lot of things happening for you. It does feel like, that card just plopped. It does feel like I said, this is a week for you to grab the reins and, the reins of control. This is the week for you to own it. Now, this will probably end, probably with your full moon, it'll go for another, again, three days, I'd say, after that full moon. Okay? Okay. This card reversed, blue kyanite. Connecting with animals, telepathic ability. So know that this for you, trust your gut this week. You're very psychic, trust your gut. Finding your true path, also finding clarity. I like it. I like it. You're gonna be strong. This is a strong week for you, and again, probably past your full moon also. Okay, so my Tauruses, do me a favor down there, please. Click on the like, share, subscribe, the bell, notifications. Most importantly, though, my Tauruses, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.